get settled here and take a few moments to quiet our minds and see if we can get in that Vajra position, a full lotus position if possible. If you're seated on the floor on a mat, on a cushion, the legs crossed. Even if it's for just a few seconds. If not, then if you're seated on a chair or sofa, let's have our feet flat on the floor if we can, or some sort of cushion underneath them. Our hands in our laps, palms upward, right on top of left, thumbs touching. Let's try to have our backs upright. Try not to slouch or lean back into the seat behind us. I like how Venerable Katie says, imagine if there's a string of light pearls connected from the crown of your head down your spine to your seat bone, your coccyx. As if there's someone just ever so slightly pulling on that, holding your back upright. Try not to get distracted by any sounds inside of the home or outside. Don't chase after any smells or aromas. If someone's making breakfast or brewing a cup of coffee or something like that. These things will pop into our mind, but try not to chase after them. Try to focus on your breathing. Feel the sensation of the air passing your nostrils, the tip of your nose as you breathe in and breathe out. And if you do get momentarily distracted by something, whether it's a thought in the mind or a noise, just bring your concentration back onto the breath. Again, place the tongue, the back of the teeth at the top of your mouth. Eyes closed. Though again, it's said that if you can have the eyes maybe slightly open and let in a little bit of light in, that'll keep you a little bit more energized and less likely to fall asleep. It's also can be a little distracting potentially. So again, I think like Doris said, whatever helps you meditate, especially for an extended period of time, to be comfortable and focused on your meditation. Then let's just work through our body and release any tension, relax the muscles. I like to start at the top of my head and the crown, the scalp, and just release any tension, maybe holding, relax the muscles, and just work my way down my body. Relax the ears, the temples, the face. Again, concentrate and focus on your breath. Let go of any stress we may be holding in our neck or our shoulders, the upper body. And today we'll again do a meditation on the Buddha. For those of you who've joined us the last couple of days, this will be familiar, or the last number of Wednesdays. This is what I normally do. It's one of my favorite meditations. And my teachers are always quite happy when they hear that we've done this, when I say we've done a meditation on the Buddha. So before we set our motivation, I'll repeat the refuge prayer 3 times. Say it along with me if you know it. I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By my practice of giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By my practice of giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By my practice of giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. As we set our motivation, let's first generate love and compassion by reflecting briefly on the predicament of all beings. Their wish to experience true happiness and their inability to obtain it, and their wish to avoid suffering in their continual encounters with it. Think that in order to help all beings and lead them to the perfect peace and happiness of enlightenment, I myself must attain enlightenment. For this purpose, I shall practice this meditation this morning. Next, set a visualization of the Buddha. And every aspect of this visualization is made of light that is transparent and tangible and radiant. Imagine that at the level of your forehead, about 6 feet away, is a large golden throne that is adorned with jewels. And supported at each of its 4 corners, there are a pair of snow lions. These animals are in reality manifestations of bodhisattvas. They have a white fur and green mane and tail. On the flat surface of the throne is a seat consisting of a large open lotus and 2 radiant discs that represent the sun and the moon, one on top of the other. These 3 objects symbolize the 3 principal realizations of the path to enlightenment: the lotus, renunciation; the sun, emptiness; and the moon, bodhicitta. Seated upon this is the Buddha, who has attained these realizations and is in the embodiment of all enlightened beings. His body is of golden light, and he wears the saffron robes of a monk. His robes do not actually touch his body, though, but are separated from it by about an inch. He is seated in the Vajra full lotus posture, with the palm of his right hand resting on his right knee. the fingers touching the moon cushion below. This signifies his great control. His left hand rests in his lap in the meditation pose and holds a bowl filled with nectar. This nectar is medicine for curing our disturbing states of mind and any other hindrances. Buddha's face is very beautiful. His smiling, compassionate gaze is directed at you and simultaneously toward every other living being. Feel that he is free of all judging and critical thoughts, and that he accepts you just as you are. His eyes are long and narrow. His lips are red, and the lobes of his ears are long as well. His hairs are blue-black, and each hair is individually curled to the right and not mixed with the others. Every feature of his appearance represents an attribute of his omniscient mind. Visualize that rays of light are emanating from every pore of Buddha's pure body and reach every corner of the universe. These rays are actually composed of countless miniature Buddhas, some going out to help living beings, others dissolving back into his body, having finished their work. Feel the living presence of Buddha and take refuge in him. Recall his perfect qualities and his willingness and ability to help you. Make a request from your heart to receive his blessings, to help you to become free from all of your negative energy, misconceptions, and other problems, and to receive all the realizations of the path to enlightenment. Having accepted your request, a stream of purifying white light, which is in the nature of the enlightened mind, flows from Buddha's heart and enters your body through the crown of your head. And just as the darkness in a room is instantly dispelled the moment a light is switched on, so too is the darkness of your negative energy dispelled upon contact with this radiant white light. As it continues to flow into you, filling your body completely, I'll recite the following prayer 3 times. To the Guru, Founder, Bhagavan, Tathagata Arhat, perfectly completed Buddha, glorious conqueror Shakyamuni Buddha, I prostrate, make offerings, and go for refuge. Please grant me your blessings. To the Guru, Founder, Bhagavan, Tathagata Arhat, perfectly completed Buddha, glorious conqueror Shakyamuni Buddha, I prostrate, make offerings, and go for refuge. Please grant me your blessings. To the Guru, Founder, Bhagavan, Tathagata Arhat, perfectly completed Buddha, Glorious conqueror Shakyamuni Buddha, I prostrate, make offerings, and go for refuge. Please grant me your blessings. We'll now recite the Buddha's mantra 7 times out loud, and then say it quietly to ourselves for a few moments. Taya Tao Muni Muni Maha Munaye Soha. 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 You should feel that all of your negative energy, problems, and any subtle obscurations have been completely purified. Your body should feel blissful and light. Continue to concentrate on this feeling for a few moments. Now visualize that a stream of golden light descends from the Buddha's heart and flows into your body through the crown of your head. The essence of this light is the excellent qualities of his pure body, speech, and mind. Buddha can transform his body into different forms, both animate and inanimate, to help living beings according to their individual needs and particular states of mind. With his speech, he can communicate different aspects of the Dharma simultaneously to beings of various levels of development and be understood by them in their respective languages. His omniscient mind sees clearly every atom of existence and every occurrence, past, present, and future, and knows the thoughts of every living being. Such is his awareness in every moment. These infinite good qualities flow into every part of your body Concentrate on this experience while again repeating the Buddha mantra a few times. Taya Tao Muni Muni Maha Munaye Soha. Taya Tao Muni Muni Maha Munaye Soha. Taya Tao Maha Munaye Soha. Feel that you have received the infinite excellent qualities of Buddha's body, speech, and mind. And that your body feels light and blissful. Again, concentrate on this feeling for a few moments. Now visualize that the 8 snow lions absorb into the throne into the lotus, and the lotus into the sun and moon. They in turn absorb into the Buddha, who now comes to rest in the space above your head, melts into light, and dissolves into your body. Your ordinary sense of I that is unworthy and burdened with faults, and all your other wrong conceptions disappear completely. In that instant, you become one with the Buddha's blissful, omniscient mind in the aspect of vast empty space. Concentrate on this experience. Do not let any other thoughts distract you. Imagine that from this empty state, there appears in the place where you are sitting in the throne, lotus, sun, and moon. And upon these, yourself as the Buddha. Everything is of the nature of light, exactly as you had visualized before in front of you. Now, though, feel that you are Buddha. Identify with his enlightened wisdom and compassion instead of with your usual incorrect self-view. Surrounding you in every direction and filling all of space are all living beings. Generate love and compassion for them by recalling that they too want to achieve happiness and peace of mind and freedom from all problems. Now that you are enlightened, you can help them. At your heart, visualize a lotus and a moon. Standing upright around the circumference of the moon, reading clockwise are the syllables to the Buddha mantra. Taya Tao Muni Muni Maha Munaye Soha. The seed syllable moon stands at the moon's center. Visualize that rays of light, which are actually your wisdom and compassion, emanate from every letter and spread in all directions. They reach the countless sentient beings surrounding you, and completely purify them of their obscurations and delusions, and fill them with inspiration and strength. While imagining this, we'll again recite the Buddha mantra a few times. Taya tao muni muni maha munaye soha. 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 Think that now I have led all sentient beings to enlightenment, thus fulfilling my intention for doing this meditation. Visualize that everyone surrounding you is now in the form of Buddha and is experiencing complete bliss and the wisdom of happiness. Don't worry that this meditation has been false or that you have not even helped one person achieve enlightenment, though. This practice is known as bringing the future result into the present path and is a powerful cause for our own enlightenment. It helps to develop firm conviction in our own innate perfection, our own Buddha potential. And that what we've just done in meditation, we will definitely accomplish one day. And when you're ready, we'll come back together and dedicate. We'll finish this meditation session by dedicating all the positive energy and any insight we may have gained by doing this meditation to our own eventual attainment of enlightenment for the benefit of all living beings. We dedicate any merit we've created to the long life and perfect health of all of our spiritual guides and gurus and teachers. So His Holiness the Dalai Lama, Lama Zopa Rinpoche, Lama Osel, Bishop Share, Venerable Pina, Venerable George, Venerable Amy, all of our teachers. Dedicate this merit to the benefit of all sentient beings. May they find the perfect peace and happiness of enlightenment. Thank you. Thanks, everybody.